come up to by this guy and his girlfriend, and we were interrupted in the middle of talking and eating, and he said, "Hey, Mia Khalifa, can I get a picture with you?" And I looked up at him and I'm like, "No, we're eating." And I said it just like that. Like it was a rude way, but it was also very rude for him to come up while someone was actively in the middle of a conversation. And after I said that, his girlfriend, who was standing next to him, grabbed him by the arm and said, "I told you that wasn't her. There's not enough on her face. Let's go, babe." And I went into the bathroom and cried, and I didn't really know how to handle it, especially because it came from a woman, and especially because I was there for business, and it was something that had nothing to do with the adult industry, and I was just very dejected and embarrassed and felt like they would never want to work with me again.
That must have been really hurtful.
Yeah.
Did they end up working with you still after that?
Yeah, we're still on the contract.
Okay, good, good.
Who controls access?
Gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you're having an awesome day. Man, I had to contain my laughter there. There wasn't enough on her face. Speaking of which, I was talking with hidan just today, and we were discussing how she literally was saved from getting a puck to the chest by her implants. At least they're good for something, right? We all know what else they're good for, but now she's completely trying to put her past career into a grave, shall we say. Anyways, never seen that clip before. God, I love when they put those in. She's so fun to roast. Either way, we're going to get into the compilation here. It's on regretting hookup culture, and it seems like we have something from the Whatever podcast. I've been enjoying their stuff recently. Let's go.
Men or women?
Women. Yeah, women obviously.
Yeah, so I would say hookup culture, if we want to see hookup culture stop, because women kind of control when sex happens, so do you have anyone to blame but yourselves on that one?
Gotta love that self-satisfied little smirk he has. It's the kind of look that men get when they don't realize they're wildly embarrassing themselves.
Yet I have a feeling like this woman's just about to embarrass herself. Let's grab the popcorn and see what happens here. And let's be real. They're right. They're absolutely right.
Not to mention positioning themselves further and further away from the opportunity to ever interact with a real-life human vagina. I don't know
They're surrounded by vagina. Lady, come on.
how this dude and these fresh and fit ding-dongs and all these sad little podcast bros are out here positioning themselves as high-value men who are relationship experts. They're a bunch of like 35-year-old dudes who are unmarried, have never been able to sustain a successful relationship, and they're out here inviting these young girls, at least 10 years younger than them, on podcasts so that they can hope to maybe get a crumb of sexual interest from them. Meanwhile, these girls
She's clearly never watched any of these podcasts besides the clips before. You can just tell.
are just going on there to use them and like further their social media careers.
As they're using them to further their social media careers or push their spicy links, if you get what I'm talking about. Like,
Chef's kiss. But let's talk specifically about the content of this video. This idea that women are sexual gatekeepers is so old. We're talking like add up the ages of at least 10 of Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends old. And it's also not very alpha of you, my dogs. Are you saying you can't control your own destiny? Are you saying you can't make the bitches bow down at your feet and beg for it, my dude? Sounds pretty beta. Seriously though, this is where we get the gendered ideas about sex between men and women being about predator and prey and pursuer and the pursued. It's this kind
I wonder why that's still a thing in the BDSM community. Anyways, let's continue.
of thinking that allows for and even calls for men's sexual aggression while denying women's freedom. And as for the young women in this clip agreeing that women control access to sex, I totally get it. It's likely because of two reasons. One is that they've been socialized in this patriarchal environment I'm talking about, where they've been taught that their role is to grant or deny access to sex and not be empowered to go out and explore their own sexual desires. But two is that even at their young age,
I'm pretty sure most of those girls are on OnlyFans. Let's be real. They're out here enjoying themselves sexually. Like, oh, this woman's just so miss, taking all these L's.
I guarantee you they have been propositioned by and rejected a shit ton of men. And that says more
Absolutely.
about modern men than it does about the nature of sexual access.
It
These
doesn't.
kinds of dudes are so triggered at the idea that they cannot get troves of women to sleep with them. Because in their minds, they're the absolute pinnacle of masculinity and male achievement. 1% high value catches. And they hate them.
I seriously doubt any of them think that way at all. They just want to, stack their cash, teach people what they can about, the dating market, the red pill, relationships. And I mean, in Fresh and Fit's case, they have a bunch of different things they teach men about, looks, money, game, status. It's all there. The Whatever podcast is pretty straight to the point, just debating things with women, but they also do have a lot of good people on. It's nice to see them gaining some popularity, and they've gotten pretty damn popular, but I digress.
The fact that so many women can much more easily bone whoever they want. And because their fragile little egos are so hurt, then they go on to slut shame women and say shit about body count and baggage. All the while, they are more than happy to participate in this hookup culture while simultaneously devaluing women for it. The bottom line is this. Maybe if you took women's pleasure more seriously, you wouldn't get rejected so often. Maybe if you developed some semblance of emotional intelligence and actually desired an equal partnership as opposed to a mother or a child or a dog, you wouldn't get rejected so often. Maybe if you actually liked women, instead of saying you'd rather hang out with your friends and questioning if women actually have hobbies, you wouldn't get rejected so often. Maybe if you stopped trying to control women by policing their social media and their outfits and their tone and their every fucking move, you might not get rejected so often. But no, a whole lot.
Oh man, I mean, here I am doing this, and I have a pretty healthy dating life, and I'm absolutely enjoying my life. So like, I get I'm just one situation amongst many here, but I'm sure they're all doing fine themselves, and they couldn't give a damn what this woman thinks. I'm just here laughing. I'm not even triggered. I'm just laughing.
A lot of y'all are eagerly swallowing up whatever red pill matrix shit fuck these podcast pukes are spewing, making the prospect of having sex with cis straight men cringe at best and terrifying at worst. And still you want to somehow complain that women don't want to touch your pee-pee.
She provided absolutely nothing of value to to debunk his claim, which isn't a claim, it's just a fact. And I mean, she can be as mad about it as she wants, but that was such a fail. Oh my god. I hope you guys got as much fun out of that as I did. Just a minute left. Let's see what this one has to say.
All right, here with another dating update, and here we go again. Another rejection coming in, and people are always like, how are you still single? How come you're not meeting anyone? How come, like, what's going on? Because I've been single for coming up on 10 years. That's because we're dealing with hookup culture, and it's more and more difficult for good people out there to meet equally as good of people and not have a gazillion other options or just go online shopping for another date. It's terrible. It's rough out there, and you know what? I'm tired. I'm really tired. And I got an
But you were participating in it. I mean, 10 years? Are you serious? I don't know anybody who's been single for 10 years that hasn't completely dipped out of the dating market. You're probably going to be forever alone when you could have had a guy at year one, I'm sure.
another rejection today for someone I was supposed to meet up with in Temecula this weekend, and very nice rejection note. But you know what they say? Rejection is protection. But here you go. When people ask why, like, how am I still single? Because then they always say, you're so good, you're so great, you're so wonderful. Not for me, though.
Yeah, no, I don't know why anybody in their right mind would drive 4.5 hours to meet up with a woman for anything other than getting some strange after not having strange for years. Like, let's be real. Who the hell does that? Even 2.5 hours just to date somebody, it's a waste of time. Why would you travel 2.5 hours always to meet somebody if you're going halfway, or 4.5 hours just to do that. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Okay, because my person is
Just
somewhere
taking
else.
this so
On to
seriously.
the next.
This video.
And that's the next video. Spoilers. Either way. Wow. I need to depack that one. That was crazy. That woman was absolutely just butthurt. I don't know how else to put it, really. Couldn't land a single hit. But either way, guys, I appreciate you watching as always. Like the video if you liked it so more people see this. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and you'll get notified every time I put out a video, which I will get you a video every day if we manage to get a few thousand views, just so that I know that you all are enjoying the content. But I didn't say anything. Either way, I'll see you in the next one. Always do your due diligence and play out hookup culture however you can. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.